guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'll be talking about the expenses that you have to make before you come here to Spain and when you're already in Spain. So if you're an incoming language assistant, you're a first year, then you should watch this video because I feel like it's going to be very helpful. So if you want to know more about this, just keep on watching. Video, pag-uusapan muna natin yung mga expenses na kailangan mong gawin while you're still in the Philippines. Basically, yung visa application, like requirements and fees, tapos yung airfare, and of course, yung accommodation nyo while you're still looking for your apartment here in Spain. Again, I have this list here, just so I remember. Disclaimer pala, hindi to exact prices and some prices baka nag-increase na sila. So this is just an approximate for you to have an idea kung magkano yung gagastusin nyo. Lalo na I know nag-start na yung Profex application for like renewals and first year. So yung mga first year dun sa Pinas, pwede nyo tong gawing reference para alam nyo kung magkano yung nagagastos nyo na to become a language assistant. So first off, we'll start with the visa application requirements and fees. So, of course, may mga stuff tayo na kagaya ng TOR diploma na baka hindi na natin kailangan kuhain. So, hindi ko na isasama yun sa expenses. So, these are general expenses that I would say lahat ng LAs kailangan siyang gawin. So, number 1 is the NBI clearance. So, alam ko yung NBI clearance, pwede siyang kuhain on-site and pwede siyang ipadala sa'yo. So, what I chose, nung ako yung kumuha is, pinadala lang siya sa akin kasi meron naman na akong record sa NBI. So, pumunta ako sa website and then, ang ginawa ko is yung dadalhin na siya sa office kasi nag-work pa ako nun. So, I think that was around 500 pesos, including yung mga bank charges, ganito ganyan. So, NBI, 500 approximately. And number 2 is the medical clearance, medical certificate. This one, it depends kung saan ka pupuntang clinic. Kasi kung taga-south ka, pupunta ka pa sa north because mas mura doon. I don't think that's like a good idea. But I'm from the north part of Metro Manila. So, ginawa ko yung sa akin sa Commonwealth. Nakalimutan ko yung name ng clinic, pero it was 2,650 pag female ka. Alam ko, mas mura pag male ka, pero hindi ko sure kung ngayon ganun pa rin yung rate nila. So, what you will get, DOH certificate nila na nagsasabing accredited yung clinic ng DOH, and then medical certificate, of course. Walang dental dun sa clinic na yon kasi hindi naman siya like required. So, pag pupunta ka sa clinic, sasabihin mo lang na meron po ba kayong for Spain visa application. Yung clinic na yon, they do that. So, that's why dun ako nagpunta. So, I would say other clinics, they will charge you around 3,500. So, it depends talaga kung saan clinic ka pupunta. Alam ko yung sa Makati, medyo strict sila doon kasi may dental sila. So, parang pag kailangan mong papasta, di mo na nila i-release yung result po kasi you have to do that para ma-clear ka nila, ganito ganyan. But yun nga, dun sa pinuntahan ko, I will try to look for it kung maalala ko pa siya. Di na kailangan ng dental. It was just like normal test and then psych test and that's it. And I was able to get mine in like a week, I guess. Kasi kailangan mo yung DOH certificate. May iba clinics na hindi sila nagbibigay nun. So, you have to apply it yourself. Like, punta ka sa DOH and then whatever. Parang DOH authentication yata. Ganun. Yung dun sa clinic, good naman na meron na siya. Kasi kapag wala pa dun sa clinic na pinuntahan mo, you have to pay like 100 pesos yata. So, yeah. Make sure to ask your clinic first. Kasi you will need that for the apostille. And then, of course, you have your NBI and your medical certificate. Number 3 is yung gastos for apostille. So, yung apostille, ang i-apostille lang is yung NBI mo and, of course, your medical. Ang included dun sa medical is, kunwari, lab results, yung DOH authentication, medical certificate, and that's it. I think yun yung kailangan mo ipapostille. So, from what I remember, it was 100 to 150 pesos per document. So, dalawa lang yon, NBI medical. So, that's, I would say, 200 to 300 pesos. So, meron na tayong NBI, medical, clearance, kineso, and yung apostille na dalawa. So, I'll go to number 4, which is the bank statement or bank certificate. This one, it depends kung saang bank ka. Me, BDO ako, so Ang kinuha ko is bank certificate and bank statement. The difference between the two is, ang bank certificate, it will tell you kung kailan ka nag-open ng bank account mo and kung magkano yung total amount na meron ka doon sa account mo. While bank statement, which I think is very important as well, kumuha ako nung 6 months, like, kasi yun yung required sa visa application din naman, 6 months worth of bank statement. If your bank, hindi sila nagbibigay na 6 months, maybe 3 months, I think that's fine. But sa BDO, they will give you 6 months. And I think it was 100 pesos for the first 3 pages ng bank statement and then 10 pesos per additional page. Yung akin, dahil puro ako debit card sa Pinas, umabot ako ng parang 160 pesos yata for my bank statement. And bank certificate is also 100 to 150 pesos. So, I'm not sure kung ganun pa rin siya ngayon, kung nagmahal or may free na ba. I'm not sure, but that's it. Bank cert, bank statement, around 150 to 200 pesos. Yung BPI, ang alam ko, they give you like free first 3 pages, I think. I don't know, hindi ako sure, pero just check with your bank kung ano ang kanilang requirements or kung magkano yung fees nila for that. And then the next one, I think this is the 5th one, your translation. So, ito yung mahal sa lahat, I would say, because visa application, that's normal, but the translation, last year, biglang na-require yung translation. So, like last minute, we're looking for translators, like accredited translators, and naglabas yung naglabas yung embassy ng list of accredited translators. And ang mahal nila kasi syempre nag-inquire kami. Meron taga Cebu, meron sa taga Manila. But it was like 1,500 per document or like per page. And that is expensive because you have to translate 4 to 5 documents. So, imagine how much that would cost kung dun kayo nagpa-translate. So, yung translation na nakuha ko is only 900 per page or like 900 per document. And dun yun kay Monica. So, if you guys want her contact number or her email, just DM me kasi ayoko naman ilagay yung details niya here. So, yeah, if you want a translator na I think okay naman kasi gumana naman sa amin kasi maraming LAs na nagpapa-translate sa kanya, just message me on Facebook or on Instagram. Anyway, back to the translations. Okay, so what are the documents that need to be translated? Basically, yung NBI clearance mo, like the clearance itself, and then yung apostille nun. So, 2. NBI clearance and then the apostille. Third one is the medical certificate only, and then it's apostille. So, 4. And then, yung DOH authentication ata ng clinic. For the 5th one, yung DOH, hindi ako sure if it really is required, but ginawa ko siya, pinatranslate ko na siya kasi kung bigla akong hanapan, magagahol ako sa time, like when, kunwari nandun na ako sa visa interview, tas parang, oh, where's your DOH authentication translation? Tas wala ka, so baka mangharag ka pa. So, I would say or suggest, ask the embassy if they will reply to you as early as now, and then, to confirm lang naman, and then, kung sinabi nilang, oh, they proceed. If they didn't reply, that I'm not sure what to do na. Kasi they usually reply, but I don't know if nagbago na ngayon. But, yeah, so, ang pinatranslate ko 5, NBI clearance, apostille, no NBI, medical certificate, apostille ng medical certificate, and the DOH authentication. So those are the 5 things that you have to have translated. And number 6 is the visa application fee. I think this is the last one para dun sa visa requirements thing, and that is 2,000. I'm not really sure if it was around 3,580 pala. It was 3,580. Usually, nakalagay yun dun sa paper na ilalabas ng ministry, so you would know kung magkano yung babayaran mo. Make sure to bring the exact amount pag nasa visa interview ka na kasi they don't have change. So, prepare the exact amount. Ilalabas naman nila yun sa ministry kung magkano yung kailangan mo talagang bayaran. So, those 6 items that I just listed here, I hope magawa ko siya, ma-edit ko siya. But here, yung 6 na yun, it would come to around 11,000 pesos. And yes, it sounds very mahal, but ganun talaga. It's just the start kasi wala ka pang airfare in yung accommodation mo, which I will talk about now. So you're done with the visa application and everything, and you passed, luckily. That's the time you have to book your ticket. Huwag ka muna magbubook ng ticket as early as like July, tas di ka pa naman pala approved. I mean, I hope everyone gets approved, but what I'm saying is, as long as you don't have your visa stamped on your passport, huwag ka munang magbubook ng ticket. Kasi ganun talaga, kung August ka na nakapag-visa interview and then late August ka na nabigyan ng visa, well, you have to book during that time, which means medyo mas mahal na siya. But I have tips for you guys. So for the airfare, ako personally, it cost me around 24,000 pesos kasi hindi pa included yung travel tax sa akin nung time na yun. I flew with Emirates and then I had a student discount. So I'm gonna tell you how to get the student discount. For Emirates, just type in student sa promotional code and that's it. Like, hanap ka ng flight sa website nila, direct website nila, and then put student sa promotional code and then you're set. You're good to go. What you get for the student discount is 10% less on the airfare and then additional like 5-10 kilos of baggage. Parang yung normal baggage is like 23, if I'm not mistaken, and then your baggage will be 30. Yes, ganon yata. So, kapag student ka, may ganon. But, you have to show your carta de nombramiento. Kasi yun yung papatunay na student ka nga. Since wala pa tayong TIE, wala pa tayong ID, yun yung ipapakita mo. Make sure na meron kang English translation nun, kahit Google Translate lang. Kasi syempre, in Spanish yung karta natin. Para lang pagka pinakita mo dun sa person, dun sa airport, alam nila na, okay, student ka, ganyan. Also, check with your airline din kasi may isa akong kakilala na parang pinakita niya yung karta. She went to the, tapos parang hindi in-honor. So, I don't know kung depende ba siya sa airline or kung depende sa taong nakausap mo. But I book online. And so, there's no way for them to check if I was a student or not. Kung Turkish ka naman or Qatar Airlines, parang kailangan mo yatang gumawa ng student account before booking. Hindi yung book ka muna before applying the discount. You have to make a student account, specific student account, and then book through your account. And then they will give the same thing, like 10% discount and additional baggage. Kasi nga, student ka. And the same, papakita mo rin yung karta mo. So, for airfare, I would say, with travel tax, I would say you expect na magiging around 25,000 pesos siya, depende kung kailan ka magbubok. Kasi I know some nagbook via agency. Hindi ko alam kung paano, wala akong idea, so maybe just research. But yeah, I recommend booking directly para kung may changes, like you need refund, you need to reschedule, to rebook, it's gonna be easy. Kasi pag agency, baka may non-refundable siya, I don't know. Kasi sa Emirates, I was able to rebook with no fees. Kasi nga, in-apply ko yung student discount. And they were like, just cancel your booking and then book another one. And then they refunded the money to my dad's account. 1 week lang. Ando na ulit yung money. So yeah, try to book online as much as you can. And for the last one, I hope this video isn't too long, but for the last one, the accommodation. So the best way to do this, I would say, is to look for roommates or like kasama. Kasi mas mura talaga ang Airbnb instead of you staying in a hotel alone. Kasi syempre, ang hotel dito sa Spain, especially in Madrid, kahit putyo-putyo lang na hotel yan, hindi yan magiging 1,000 per night. It's gonna be more than that. And in my case, I looked for an Airbnb. Naghanap ako ng 4 na kasama because the Airbnb can accommodate up to 5. And it was around 1,000 per night. So expect if you stay 5 nights, then 5,000 pesos for 5 nights while you are looking for your apartment. Other people can find an apartment in a snap. I was lucky enough to find my apartment in like 3 days. Oo, parang 3 days lang ata nahanap ko na tong flat na to. I think it depends din naman kung ano kasi hinahanap mong flat. So, or like room, if you're looking for a shared room, if you're alone. Ang mapapayo ko lang din sa inyo is make sure that merong cancellation period yung makukuha yung Airbnb. Kasi syempre, you want to book as early nga as maybe around September, like first week of September. Pero make sure na may cancellation period, na free cancellation yung maibobook nyo na Airbnb. Kasi pag hindi, of course, lalo lang kayong mapapagastos. So, it was good kasi magpapatest ka pa eh. I'm not sure kung ganun pa rin this year, but of course, you have to test for the RT-PCR thing. or hindi ko alam kung pwedeng antigen na ngayon. Pero nung sa amin, yung RT-PCR was required by the airline but not by Spain. It was by the airline. So ngayon, hindi ko sure kung required na ba siya ng Spain ulit. Pero of course, magbabago at magbabago yung requirements ng country. So just look for that announcement. Kung need man na ba mag-RT-PCR, but just in case, RT-PCR costs around 3,000 pesos. It depends kung saan ka magpapa-swab test. So, I would say airfare, 25,000 pesos. Airbnb, let's say magstay lang kayo ng 5 nights and you were able to find a good budget Airbnb, 5,000 for 5 nights. RT-PCR, let's say 3,000 pesos. Now, you're here sa Spain. Pag andito ka na, ang unang-una mong gastos is your Uber or your free now or a taxi papunta sa Airbnb mo. Expect to spend around 50 euros max. Kasi syempre hindi mo naman alam saan ka pa magsistay, so just expect to spend that much. Maybe the next day you need a SIM card, or kung ma-energy ka pa the same day that you arrive, you can like buy a SIM card. It depends kung gaano ka kalakas mag-data. Kasi ako malakas ako mag-data, ino-on ko lang yung data ko like the whole day. Hindi ako nag-turn off ng data. I got 15 euros sa Orange. So ang masasabi ko lang is Orange is good, Vodafone is good, Movistar is good, but the others, hindi ko na sure. But yeah, Orange, 15 euros, and I get around 30 to 40 gig a month. Yeah, depende kung may mga promo sila na, here's your da-da-da, may extra ka na 10 gig, ganun. But yeah, and nakakaubos ako ng mga 30 gig a month, even though may wifi dito sa flat, kasi nga, lagi akong nood-nood sa labas Netflix, di ako nagda-download, ganun. So, 15 euros for the SIM card. And then, if you're under 26, you can get the Hoven abono. So, ang abono, I will make a separate video for all of that. Don't worry. Pero, yun na, para lang may alam kayo kung magkano yung nagagastos nyo while you're in Spain for like a week. If you're under 26 years old, you can get the abono Hoven thing, which is 20 euros a month, and then kailangan mo magpa-schedule nun sa Pinas pa lang. So, para makakuha ka ng appointment dun sa mga ticketing office sa mga metro station. So, do that. And then, it will cost around 25 euros or 27 euros kasi may bayad yung card itself. So, yeah, but that's a month worth of transpo sa lahat ng zone pag you're under 26. So, pag 27, 28 ka na, I think you can still get an abono, pero you have to pay per like zone kung saan ka ba nakatira. Like, school mo zone A, tapos nakatira ka sa zone C, then make certain amount yon. I'll try to look for it, but maybe on another video para lang alam nyo kung magkano yung nagagastos nyo per month. And the last one would be the daily expenses. I would say expect to spend around 30 euros per day sa food. Kasi syempre hindi ka pa naman magluluto kaagad unless of course you want to cook. That's not a problem at all. But if you expect to eat out, expect to spend 10 to 15 euros per meal. And yeah, kasi magla-lunch ka, mag-dinner ka. So, I don't know. I suggest expect to spend around 30 euros per day. So, in a week, that would be around 210 euros. So, make sure na meron kang around 2,000 euros siguro na baon na cash. Kasi mahal magpapalit dito. And I don't suggest na dito kayo magpapalit sa Pilipinas na. Because yeah, the conversion isn't that good. So, papalit tayo sa Pinas worth 2,000, 2,500. If kaya nyo ng 3,000, why not? Kasi kailangan mo magbayad ng deposit sa flat mo if meron ka na. So, hindi ka pa babayaran agad. Mababayaran ka ng stipend mo November pa for the month of October. Make sure to have enough money for you to live in Spain, lalo na sa Madrid, for like 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Kasi kung mag-ATM ka dito, may fees pa yata. Parang 5 euros fee, withdrawal fee, tapos another conversion pa nung peso to euro, ganun. So, stressful. Magdala ka na ng cash and just keep it safe all the time. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. Alam ko medyo boring din pag mahaba, but I don't know, I feel like you need to prepare for these kind of things kasi money, hindi lang siya napupulot kung saan-saan. And I know some are like kakagraduate lang, so they probably don't have enough savings para ma-support yung ganitong klaseng expenses. So, ngayon pa lang, like, mag-ipon na kayo, especially yung sa visa application pala, yung show money. Okay, maglagay sa account nyo nung parang malaking bulk of amount ng money. Kasi kunwari naglagay ka ng 200,000 pesos. in like a day and then you don't have a job. That would be kind of sus. So yeah, I hope I was able to help you guys. If you have more questions, just comment it down below, or if you have any video ideas, you can message me on Facebook or on Instagram and I will reply. Because I know it's kind of scary, parang di mo alam kung anong gagawin mo, and I've been through that. Kung kaya ko naman sagutin, why not? May mga Filipino Oxy groups din sa Facebook. You can join the group, type the question. If walang lumabas, go ahead and ask me. And that's it for this video. So see you on my next video. Bye!